navigate it properly.
True. But then again, I wanna find out what brought about you writing about or counseling, I should say, your show in the US, because that was the biggest one we are all hoping for. Myself, I could see you on the socials promoting that very event, only for us to get that message from you that Charlie, and they cancelled that show. A show which was almost sold out.
Yeah, there was, it was a very painful decision, I won't lie. Because like you said, all the anticipation, you could imagine my anticipation, because this was going to be my first like solo tour. So I was really looking forward to it. I wanted to like go in and give the fans 100% and build on from there, So it was such a painful decision because there was so much going on that I definitely cannot go into detail. But there was things happening that were going to prevent me from giving my 100% if I went into that tour. So I was like, you know what? The wise decision to do is to take this time off, regain strength, like do whatever I have to do, come back stronger, because if I want to give the fans 100%, I have to be 100%. So that's what happened. But I'm glad that we're back where I was doing it. I think we're planning to go and do it properly this time, So fingers crossed on that as well. So,
Now, let's talk about family, because some of these things, I know how close you are to your mom. How you guys have that very point, and as a matter of fact, you're the young one as well. I call him the young KiDi himself. I don't know how the whole family and he as a young boy taking this very whole stuff that were happening on the socials.
Yeah, it is tough because as much as I'm the one that's happening to, there are people that care about me, people that are in my life. So these things will definitely affect them somehow. And it took a toll on everybody involved, like not even just family, even friends, people I work with, brands. It was a thing, So I'm glad that it's an episode of my life where one day I'll tell the story of that I've moved past, gladly. And yeah, we're here today. So
now let's talk about Allied, because that was the first song you dropped. Afterwards, the whole brouhaha happening. And people personally, I sat up the whole night because I knew it was going to drop at dawn. So I could I had already pre-saved it. I was just waiting to have it. Then I listened to it, so I can have a commentary about it on radio. Then I'm listening to it. I'm feeling a lot more of literature in there. But then I came online and there's a whole lot of people saying stuff that basically the guy has an issue.
One of the chosen few.
this guy has an issue with the liver. But then if you're a fan of literature, you could see those things play of words in there. So me, I was thinking from someone who's in the industry's point of view than just being a lay person. But then, is it exactly what was going on with you that you just laid it all on a verse?
So it's a yes and no, because yes, a part of that song was something I was even coming to the acceptance for myself. There's lots of times where someone will ask, oh, how are you? Like when I walked in, he said, how are you? And we all just say, oh, I'm fine. Because you don't want to go to the trouble of explaining what the problem is. You come to work, do what you have to do, go home. You're the only one who knows the things you do when you go home. So that was just the essence of the song.
Exactly.
But I also kind of found a very artistic way to present it, and that's where it left the door open for everybody's interpretation. But I'm happy that now everybody knows that my liver is 100%. I'm great, so yeah, there's no cause to worry.
Now, yesterday I was on your Snap page where I could see people placing questions and everything. And man, see they've been married to you since 2018.
It's spiritual wise now.
But then, now the time
I have to give them numbers.
Exactly.
Wife number one, wife number two.
I saw you post that thing on your Snap. But now, one of the things that people know you to be, now when you say girl them sugar, now everybody's thinking. Personally, I've heard somewhere, and I know you might have heard somewhere, that KiDi is into sugar mummies. How true is that?
Why did you hear this? Because I've not heard this.
You've not
I've definitely not heard this. Maybe you like hear from your side.
Yeah, because on the socials, the KiDi they are not sugar mummies. But nice, KiDi, what's your kind of girl? Like, if KiDi is to actually go into
I don't have. You see, there's no tangible parameters that I'll use. I don't use like your head, your this, your that. Okay. Nah. These days, yes, I would love for you to be beautiful, but there is like, it's way beyond that. You know, you need to find somebody who I think you can be on the same wavelength with, you have the same values. All of these things come into place. It's not a thing of, oh, she's 60 years, she's 20 years, she's tall. Nah. those things are just into soul.
You are all for vibes.
Like we need to be able to, stand each other, be in the presence of each other.
Like connect on a magical level. Exactly. The person understands you, everything that you're doing and everything. Yeah. Now let's talk about your latest project, Liquor.
Let's get it.
Now, liquor, I know the word liquor is alcohol or something that has got alcohol in there. But then the artwork comes and the liquor is spelled in a different way. I want to know what was your how should I put this? What was your mind state?
I wanted brand exclusivity for the title of the song.
Okay.
Because the word liquor is a word that exists in the dictionary. If you type liquor on Google, there's so much liquor that will pop up.
Exactly.
I wanted to have that thing where I believe what the song is going to do. So I'm making it easy for search. Everybody, when you spell your liquor Likor, you know it's from KiDi.
KiDi.
It's KiDi's liquor. So when you see Likor, it sticks in your mind. So I was like, that's how I want to spell the title of the song.
Okay. So would I relate liquor to exactly what might have happened to you before you drop I Lied? Is liquor something that you gravitate towards to in the point whereby when you were sad or when a whole lot of things?
Not at all. I drink just like everybody else, just like your uncle would drink at like a party and a social gathering. That's how I drink. I don't gravitate to liquor as a way to deal with anything. So that's not what it is at all. I drink if I'm coming out with my friends. We'll drink. We'll have a good time. If I go home, feel like juice, I feel like I'll drink. But that's what it is.
Now, you've got friends in the industry?
Not really. Colleagues, acquaintance, people I respect. But yeah, not like friend.
Nice one. If you're just joining us, we're still having a conversation with KiDi, and he's in town.